Hey everyone, I'm your host, Marcus Norman of Gentleman Style Podcast Show, and you guys are tuning in live to a dynamic episode. You all are in for a treat. We are going to talk about the adult entertainment industry, and I have a powerhouse professional here on the stage. This man is doing it all. You guys won't want to miss 1 second of what we got going on today on today's show. And I got a surprise for you guys. Stay tuned. Stay with us. Here we go. Everyone, it's your host, Marcus Norman of Gentleman Style Podcast Show. And today, I'm doing something a little different. I got this incredible heroine coming to the stage. This woman is helping me co-host this episode today. Her name is Karmea Wells. She's an African-American supermodel, actress, living in Columbia, South Carolina. She is doing big things in the industry. This woman is absolutely incredible, and she is here on the Gentleman Style Podcast Show to help me co-host this speaker, because this man is larger than life, and I couldn't do it by myself. I needed help, y'all. Your boy needed help. So I'm gonna introduce my incredible, beautiful co-host today, and help me welcome her to the stage, the Gentleman Style Podcast way, the Gentleman Podcast platform. But she is phenomenal. Super, super phenomenal.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Miss Wells, thank you for being on the Gentleman Style Podcast Show today.
Hey,
The incredible supermodel. This woman is incredible. Round of applause for her, y'all. And I got a special guest. You all have been waiting for this guy all week. Incredible, dynamic, adult, professional. This man is a professional. I got a treat for him. This is an artist, music producer, director, actor. He's doing it all in the industry. This man is changing the absolute game. And this is the first time we're interviewing an adult entertainer, musician, professional like himself. We got his music coming to the stage. This man is hot. Help me introduce Mr. Alphonso Layz, y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm back in the building for sure.
Welcome. Mr. Alphonso, how are you, sir?
I got a hot bullet in for you motherfuckers.
Can you hear us? Uh-oh. Can you hear us? Oh, hear him. We can't hear you.
Mm-mm.
Your sound is gone.
Are you muted?
He's not muted. He is here. We can't hear you, sir. I don't know if you can hear us. Test, mic check. Sorry, y'all. This is what happens when you go live. Can you hear us now?
Mm.
Nope, still can't hear him. Oh, he's coming back. Miss you got headphones on? I don't think you can. Hey, sis. How are you, big sis? Can you hear us? Still can't hear him. Can't hear you.
Probably not.
Ah, I think I blew his speakers. That intro music. Can't hear. Let's do this. Let me. Can you hear him, Karmea? Can you hear me, Karmea?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay. So I can't hear you. You can't hear you.
I can hear you, Mark.
Okay, gotcha. Sir, I wish I had his number. Dang. I know. Let me try and chat him. Oh boy. That's the beauty of going live, y'all. That's the beauty. These things happen. These things happen with the live streams. So, Miss Wells, while we work with Mr. Alfonso, tell us about yourselves and your fantabulous modeling career, because this is the first time the Gentleman Style Podcast audience has seen you. So tell us about yourself.
Well, for me, I am from Columbia, South Carolina. But I do a lot of work through Atlanta, and I did some work in Miami. Um, I've also been published in multiple things. I was able to be published with Cushions Photography, as well as some other places. Let's see. It's amazing that when you start talking about yourself, all of a sudden you can't remember a lot of the stuff you've done. As y'all know, well, a lot of y'all probably don't follow me, but I'm a Virgo. So I just recently celebrated a birthday.
Virgos.
So for all the Virgos out there, September and August, I'm with you. If you're not, blessed be the fruit. But for us, it's our time right now. It's our time right now.
What'd you do for your birthday?
I honestly, I went to Atlanta. I spent some time with my fiance. We had some fun. Visit some places like the Botanical Gardens. I'm a nature person, so I got to see a lot of beautiful things, like the way they have the flowers set up out there. Got to be in nature before it got too hot. Got to, it's a different vibe out there, depending on where you go.
For sure. Mr. Layz, can you hear us? We can't hear you. Oh, we can't hear you. Let me see.
Is your volume all the way up? He said he's going.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes. So I'm going to remove the other one.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Can you still hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Perfect. So, Mr.
Great.
Layz, thank you. Technical difficulties, y'all. But, sir, thank you for coming to the stage. Thank you for making time for us. You are an adult entertainer. Sir, That is unique. That is something that the average person has never done. I have never done. How did you find yourself in this professional industry? How did you find yourself in the adult entertainment world? Did you wake up one day and you were like, you know what? She look good.
It kind of fell on my lap. And the way it fell on my lap was I was at a fashion show, and everybody knows who Pinky is. She spotted me. Like, I'd done maybe one or two walks, and she spotted me. And then, like, right after the show, somebody came up to me and they were like, hey, she wants to meet you. We had a conversation, and then after we had a conversation, we talked maybe a couple of times after that. She introduced me to a director, and there it goes. It starts from that point, and I'm just blessed. It was a transition, because I've always been a model, I've always been a musician, but stepping into this industry and having someone like her to mentor me was totally different, because you don't get a big profile porn star to mentor a guy. they usually mentor women, and she was mentoring me, and that was kind of cool. And things just picked up from there.
Wow. So she spotted you. She saw. Had you had any work prior to Pinky? Like, did she, or she just eyeballed you and said, "Yes, I want to bring this man under my wing"?
I mean, come on now. All of us got something in our past from when we was in high school with the little camcorder with the little tape, and we was hiding it in the corner somewhere. We all got one now. Come on now. Everybody got. I don't care how many people say they ain't did it. Everybody was curious. And I think that this opportunity was something that was different, and it gave me a chance to step into this and see what it would be, and to build a business from it. Just, it's crazy.
Absolutely. Ms. Wells, you got anything? I'm in shock because
So I ain't. Got a question. So you let the crowd know your name, and how did you come upon your name? Was it something you already knew, like, if I ever get the chance to do this, this is gonna be my name? Or is it gonna be the case of you just came upon it, from a TV show or something? Let us know how did you come upon your name and your persona for the adult industry?
So since I always had, you always got confidence. Confidence and cockiness comes with a little bit of having what you have going on for yourself. And if you got it, you got it. If you don't got it, you ain't got it. But I've always had the gift of gab, because I was a high school basketball player. So I had already had, all of that. But for me, I was from Milwaukee. So there's the Fonz right there, right? From Happy Days, right? And then Lay's chips. You can't have just one. So I felt like you can't have it just one time. You got to always have it more than once. So it falls into place. You know what I'm saying? And I put it together because I didn't want to be like the Fonz. So I said, yo, make it Alphonso, because it stands out. Because if you spell it AFL, it's one way. But if you spell it ALPH, it's a totally different way. So, putting it together, and then boom, now you got your name, your brand. Now you need to start marketing, focusing on a business strategy and how you're going to build on it. And that was the start. That was the start of, Pornbread Incorporated. And it's been a good role. It's been a good role. It's been really good. I got me a amazing best friend who's my co-owner of my company. And we've just taken this thing and we've built on what I started almost 10 years ago.
That's an awkward conversation. I can't think of any friends that I would walk up to and be like, "Yo, you want to you want to get in this business?" Like, that is a good friend. I need better friends. I need to change my circle of people. Like, yo, I'm blessed. You blessed. Blessed.
Well, I mean, it comes with confidence too, because you got to be in front of the camera. I mean, like, cell phone and camera are two different things. Being on the actual set and being in front of your cell phone, those are two different things. Even when, like I said, our camcorders back then, two different ball games. It's a moment of pressure. You got to be able to deal with the pressure.
That's true.
So with that being said, do you mind if I ask, when did you happen to get into it?
So I got,
give us a
2013.
Okay.
He a veteran in this industry. That's what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a newbie startup. This is an industry professional. He got time in the pond. And do you still work with Pinky?
So as far as her mentoring, yes. She still, every blue moon, when we talk to each other at events, she always gives me, good advice. She doesn't hold your hand. She pushes you in the pond and say, you better learn how to swim, because if you don't, you're going to drown in it. So
she rough.
I would say nobody, I would say that at some point, everyone has to take that leap of faith and jump into the water. So you got to just jump in. And if you got to learn how to doggy paddle until you can fully do them breaststrokes, you got to do it, because nobody's going to do it for you. At any given moment, you're going to be by yourself, and you're going to have to learn how to get through it.
Facts. So
I have.
go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, no. Which? Go ahead, Marcus.
No, I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. What exercises do you do prior to a set? Like, are there exercises? Do you have a routine? Do you have like some stretches before you just dive in? You ready to go? Bam.
So, routine cardio is always good because it's all about breathing. It's all about your breathing patterns. Usually I do, I do a mixture of stretching, cardio, and lifting because you have to have all three of these things because they work out. So it's like having a personal trainer is giving you an opportunity to do a full body workout instead of just focusing on one thing, because cardio doesn't work right if you can't lift, if you can't breathe right to do these other things, and you can't be in this position for too many minutes. All of these things make sense. So I would say if anyone wants to step into this thing, please get you a personal trainer that's going to help you with your breathing, because if your breathing is off, you 5 minutes in, you're done.
So
It sounds right. Yeah.
He's an athlete.
That's in real life too.
He's an athlete, y'all. Mr. Alphonso Layz, y'all.
Mhm.
Huge. So get your breathing right. So I need to work on my lung capacity. Maybe go some swimming. Get a train. I mean, my friend, not me. Super, super dope. That's powerful. So you touched on it. How does someone get started? Because you were a diamond in the rough. Pinky saw the potential. She saw the star in you, and she contacted you. But how would someone typically get in the industry? Still asking for a friend.
So I would say for anyone that's actually trying to get in and be sufficient, they would have to take my consultation course, and I will pretty much help you. I'll guide you. I'll even lay the groundwork for you to get your first shoot. I'll do all of the things to help you up to the point of getting your first shoot, and I do 3-month mentoring afterwards. So after you start, you have 3 months of me mentoring and helping you so that you can be successful. Now, whatever you do after that 3 months, if you decide to go renegade, my hands is off. You do what you want to do.
Mm.
That's fair. That's fair.
I do have a question regarding for the adult film industry. When you're choosing your co-stars, do you have a consistent rotating few? You have one, or you have like a roster? Like, let me know how this goes.
So the way that we work, the way that our company works is we look for potential talent that is not only aesthetically pleasing, but on a common ground of knowledge. The one thing that we do not want to do is go on your Instagram page or your Twitter page and see that you arguing with everybody, beefing with everybody. And our company doesn't want to deal with those type of problems because they bring problems. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. We would rather work with businesses and personnel that understand that this is about business. It's not personal, it's business. You have to learn how to move within this. So the way we pick our talent that we work with is we open conversation by having my co-owner reach out, and we open that line of communication to see what are their do's and don'ts, what are their wants, as far as how they want a scene to go, what is their vision, because these are all things that play in, because this is pretty much acting, and it's fulfilling fantasies for not only the people that are performing the act, but for married couples, because it works. Everybody watches at some point. Somebody done watch some porn. So if you're going to watch mine, I want you to feel like you're engaged within the conversation that we're having in the actual act.
You can't just be like a log on a lump just sitting there.
No.
Okay, you got to participate. There's a participation in crime. Speaking of participation, like are there stuff like that? Like, do you have like a resume that says this is what I'm willing to do, this is what I won't do? You know, you ain't like I recently posted the other day about sucking toes, right? there's a huge, which I think is cap. There's a huge exodus of women that are like, oh, I ain't sticking my feet in nobody's mouth. But is there a list of stuff what if you got on stage and she's like, yeah, suck it. Like, what would you do in that moment?
I would figure that would be something.
I have my list.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have my list of do's and don'ts.
You have a list. What can you share? Can you share a do and can you share a don't?
I'll let the lady share hers first.
Okay. Oh snap.
Oh. Oh. Hey, player. Everybody. Look. Everybody is different. Me myself, I'm a little, extra hygienic. You're right, Olia. Oh, if I pronounce your name right, communication is important because everybody is different. For me, Karmea, my feet are clean, but I walk on these. No, not in your mouth. That's not happening. That's me personally. I like to be clean before we like to wash again before we go through our intimate moments. Me coming from outside, especially in this southern weather, and going straight to no, you're gonna let me wash. I want to be comfortable. I have limitations as well. Like no, no, you're gonna let me wash. No, you too. You need to wash as well.
What?
Like, look, I want you to be clean. Yeah, right. I want you to clean, and I want to be clean too. I don't want all that saltiness. Exactly. I don't want all that saltiness and stuff in my mouth and in my body. No, we gonna start this all fresh. Thank you. I have a thing about okay, look, I brush my teeth. We're gonna make sure our breath is, it don't have to be perfect, but at least doable. Don't come up in here saying hard H words and hard P words, and that your breath is hitting like onions. That's a no. Hygiene is, yes. Let's get to a common ground, but hygiene as long as it's high. Thank you.
Okay, so I have a question about that. So, with your significant other, when you and him are in the act, are there areas where there's a no? There's a guaranteed no. It's not happening. It ain't going.
Pineapples.
As a girl, hey, look, some people may like it. Me, myself, I don't. My backside is an exit, not an entrance. That's me.
Okay.
It's an exit, not an entrance.
Okay.
That's not. I'm not playing that game.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn.
Please.
as she, as she just said, my rear area as a male, there will be nothing. There will be nothing at all.
No touching, no play at
all.
No,
I'm more of a Southern gentleman with an 80s swag, so I don't know about none of that new generation millennial stuff that they play with. I stay away from that. That ain't what we do. That ain't what we do. And I mean, this is the gentleman's podcast, so I will say I'm a gentleman and a player at that. You ain't gonna disrespect the player that come in the building. It ain't happening. If I come in here clean with a suit on, you're not gonna be dirty and do that to me. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But as far as pleasing a woman, I am open to, all areas. And I understand you say that about feet, but let me tell you something, sweetheart. That is one of the biggest fetishes in this industry. Listen to me.
I am well aware of that.
Listen to me.
I'm well aware.
If you're in missionary with your feet in his mouth, you're going to make that money. It's gonna happen. That's one of the things that they I'm telling you, my fans love some stuff that I just be like, all right, bet I can do it. It's nothing. Because at some point you're gonna mentally block out things because this is about business. This ain't personal. You gotta get to a lot of people will do anything for the money, but it depends on what you're willing to do to get to the money.
Mhm.
Now, there are limitations to you getting to the money. Now, like I said, there are some things ain't gonna happen. You know, if they want me to
Mhm.
perform with, if they want me to perform with a performer of, you know, the LGBT type, it's never gonna happen. You never get me over there. Not, nope,
There ain't no
nope.
dollar amount. There's no dollar amount that could get you to cross over.
Man, I'm a player, bro.
Yes, sir.
He
They ain't
said
gonna
he ain't
never get.
selling now. I love it. I love
I'm
that for him. I love it.
I'm a player. They ain't
Stand
gonna
on
never
it.
respect me. You get what I'm saying? I mean, like, I've
Yes, sir.
been approached at some point with the option of saying you could be the biggest thing smoking if you decide. And I looked them dead in their face and I said, hey, man, I'm a grown man and I'm a player at that. You don't disrespect me for money, because if I'm willing to do that for money, what else would I be willing to do?
True.
We
Mhm.
can all listen, that industry is a $1 billion industry. There's money in everything, not anything, everything. And I choose to create my lane and stay in my lane and make my coin and move around. Because I'm not here for the
Mhm.
populace. I'm here for the supporters.
So it's what the fans want. If the fans know
Right.
you and they love you for what you produce and what your company produces. So you don't venture off from that just because some other brand is willing to overstep that boundary.
Well, I mean, they're willing to sacrifice their lives. I mean, I don't want to curse on your podcast, but I will say this. It's either your soul or your butthole. Which one are you willing to give up first?
Mm, mm.
Woo.
That bars. Yo, so
Ooh.
ask. So what warrants the highest dollar amount? Like you said, there are levels to this thing, right? So is LGBTQ the highest paying level in the industry, or
Oh yeah,
is
you gonna make a pretty penny playing in that lane.
wow?
I mean, you gonna sacrifice your life for it, but you gonna make some
Mhm.
good money.
I feel you. I
I
feel
mean,
you.
you have to, even within this world now of technology and everything being so viral and communication is open like it is, you rather be remembered as the professional that was a professional and that was a player than the professional that was willing to compromise himself for a quick dollar. And that quick dollar wasn't lasting long enough because the company's making 10 times that compared to you making this amount of money for there to promote you
Mhm.
and market you.
You were rapping. I needed to get a beat behind that. That was gold right there. That was money right there. Yo.
Mhm.
So, Mr. Layz, this is bars, y'all. Shout out to Mr. Alphonso spitting bars, dropping knowledge, and being open about this profession. This is a profession. This is what he does. This is what he and his team does. How did you guys? We all went through this together. How did the industry suffer through COVID-19? Because the adult entertainment, y'all weren't getting no stimulus. Y'all weren't getting, no money in that regards, no bailouts, no nothing. So how as a professional did you survive COVID-19 doing what you do? Did you have a screening at the door like, hey girl, before we do
So,
this,
so
I need you
you
to
know
take this
what?
test. Show me the results.
I can't even lie to you, and I will not lie to you. I'm gonna be as honest and as open as possible because for some reason I can't lie. Um, we was balling, bro. We was balling. Listen to me. We was
Mhm.
balling through COVID. We needed back. That's how bad it was. That's how cold we were. Our company,
Wow.
Cornbread, was moving. When I say we was, bro, we was in California, we was in Miami, we was in Chicago, we was everywhere during COVID. I'm gonna tell you how. We were tested every 2 weeks. I work a regular civilian job away from this industry as well. So being a essential worker, I was getting double what I was supposed to be getting.
I know
And I
that's
was
right.
still, listen to me, I was getting big time money for going to work every day. But the weekends was wide open because wasn't nobody outside. So we was outside flying all over the country with masks on, taking care of business. Now, I will not lie. Our industry took one of the biggest hits during COVID. Vultures.
Vultures how? Like, what do you mean? Like, a lot of people...
OnlyFans.
Oh, you're not on OnlyFans?
Listen, we took the biggest hit during the pandemic. We let vultures in. Instead of safeguarding this industry the way that we were supposed to, everybody with a cell phone was able to make money because the regular dudes like me and you, we couldn't go to the strip club and get that $50, hand job or that $50 little, you know what I mean? We couldn't get it. So we were spending money, not us, not me and you, but the simpulation of people,
right?
Peep that word, simpulation. The simpulation of them was falling into the simpology of spending money on product that wasn't good. So that simpology mind state made people that shouldn't have been popular top tier popular. And they're still slowly getting rid of them. But these people were popular for a reason. They didn't deserve to be popular because the material was not quality material. It was bad material. Go on X videos and look up 90% of it. It's all bad quality. It's not pan. It's up and down. It's 9/16. It's not even 16/9. It's horrible quality. But they was making mad money because brothers couldn't go to the strip club and get their free flex on.
A lot of people were home, just taking anything.
That's what the change was. And I say that, we took a really bad hit. A really, really, really bad hit. And but as far as Porn Bread Incorporated, we was rolling. We survived.
Still moving. You were still moving and shaking and making it happen. Alphonso Layz, y'all.
Got it. So in the process of you being in this field, I got a question. What is your relationship status? And if it's not single, how do you weather through that? And are you upfront with people when you're in the beginning stages, or you wait a certain amount of time to tell them what you're into, or what?
No, I tell you straight up, there's no lies here. When you walk in the door, if you think, oh, well, baby, I'm going to just, we going to shut this down. It's just going to be me and it's not. It was here before you. It'll be here after you.
I love that honesty. Yes.
It was here before you. It'll be here after you. The reason why you like me is because you've seen my stroke and you know what it can do. So don't sit here and think that it's just going to be for you when it's business to be made and money to be made over here. Now, if you cannot deal with that, then walk your way. Because there's many other people that's going to say, okay, I understand. That's a job. That's business. That's his marketing. That's this, that's that. They're going to understand that. But if you're not open enough with a partner, anybody you dealing with, to tell them, look, if I'm getting tested every 2 weeks, you better get tested every 2 weeks. There's no playing games here because you're not going to mess up my money. Because if I get put in a situation where I'm missing money for 3 weeks because of you, then you don't need to be here.
You telling that to your partner.
Yes.
You're saying this to your partner like, hey, girl, you need to get tested because you could shut me down.
Yeah. Wide open. There's no brakes. I drive the lane straight forward. No brakes.
And he's open. So leave a comment in the comments, y'all. If you can date a man in adult entertainment industry, what would you guys want? Would you guys want him to tell you? Would you want to know, or would you not want to know? Would you like, hey, keep business? Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to know nothing. Don't put no, pictures. Clear your browser history. All of that. Yeah.
So. You can't be soft at heart, right? The reason why you can't be soft at heart is because you have to understand that the world is filled with billions of people. One choice ain't your choice. Because everybody got a chance and a choice every morning. You can choose to stay here or you can choose to walk away. But if you think you're going to get a chance to come back, you're lost. Because I'm already gone.
can you share the dollars? Right, I want to get to the money for my friend in the audience that asked me to ask this. What's the most you made in any particular clip or episode? Or
The most I've made personally, 45 for 1 month. For 1 month, of subscriptions and everything, it was like 45 for 1 month.
$45,000?
No, 4,500 for me. I mean,
oh,
listen to me. Men ain't making it like that, and if they telling you they are, they lying. Because men don't make money like women do. I'm gonna be open with that.
Women make more money.
Women crush it.
I have the tool. How is it you getting paid more than me in this industry?
I can answer this. I can answer this. See, with being a woman, we come with what y'all like to look at. There's women who like to look at women. There's men who like to look at women, and of course, we could change up and stuff a lot easier with makeup, hair. It's a whole aesthetic that can be changed quick and easy.
I could put.
And then also, there's a lot of things. No, sir. No, sir. No.
Listen.
Nah, it comes with a lot.
That's the battle of GoBots against Transformers and Decepticons, bro.
Wow.
That's the battle of GoBots against Transformers and Decepticons, bro. It's literally that type of battle. Because you and I both know as men, I got about a good 3 to 4 pops in a day. She can go 6, 7, 8 in a day. She can rack up. If she decided to get booked 10 different bookings in one day, she could probably get 100 bands. I'm gonna probably make about 5 or 6 bands.
Just because there's you can
Think
go
about,
so many times. A woman can't go that long.
But also, wait a minute. I don't know who told you that. Let's start there. We don't even orgasm all the time. So let's even keep it real. We don't even orgasm all the time. So you can't even go by that. It may take her 6 or 7 men to go around to go ahead and make those hundreds of thousands before she even get an orgasm. To be real with it.
But see, that is the grand scheme of Cornbread Incorporated and why we are as sufficient in business as we are. Our booking time is our booking time. And before you leave here, I promise I'm going to get you to shake at least once. You're not going to walk away from here talking about I don't even know why I did this. Oh, no, I promise you. You're going to be leaking before you leave here. That's the game plan. I mean, a lot of performers are here to jackrabbit you to death. That is not what we're here for. We are a sensual, elegant, professional aesthetic look that will either get you where you need to go or you're going to leave here sleepy and sore. It's the game plan.
Facts. So there's a whole strategy. We gonna go from here to here. Like, is there a script? I don't even know. This is a production.
Yes. We literally run our script. Our script is a 15 to 20 minute breakdown within the actual scene. Everything is a 15 to 20 minute breakdown, and this is a workout, baby. If you ain't in the gym and you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna be sleepy when you leave here because I'm gonna put you to work. You're gonna feel this.
Man, sound like I need to have tryouts before y'all even sign up.
There's a screen.
I mean, we can do it. Hey, listen, I've done casting couches before, and I've actually one of my favorites. We did a casting couch situation. She survived.
An a casting couch?
When you bring a new talent in, and they introduce themselves, and this is their first time on an actual set. And they ready to rumble. They got their test in order. They got their paperwork right. You got your 2257 signed. All of the things are legal and legit. And it's go time.
I don't know what any of that is. I didn't know there was paperwork involved in this.
Man,
This
everything here is done
It has to
appropriately
be.
and legal. Everything we do is legal, man. We not, because you don't want to play with that, because you know a lot of people always say, well, I told him not to post it and he posted it and I was blah blah blah. That's revenge porn at that point, because he don't got no ID, he don't got no paperwork. We got IDs, paperwork, we got it all. Because if we post it, you can't never tell us to take it down. We own it just like you do.
So that's worked out. The money, the compensation. Do you know how much money a clip is gonna make before you film?
No. To be honest with you, I've shot with girls that were bigger names than some girls, and the girls with no name are crushing the girls with bigger names because people get tired of seeing this one getting twerked out. They want to see this new chick who pretty. Oh, she pretty. I'm talking about a new chick, pretty. Ain't nobody seen her before. She might be bad as all outdoors. They want to see her because this chick, they done seen her flipped, turned over, pancake, flipped. They done seen 2 skillets on her at one time. That's a lot of extra. They want to see the new girl that they ain't never seen before. So they going to spend money on the new girl compared to this girl that they done seen 100,000 times. She might be popular, but her talent is drawing now. It's getting boring. She do the same thing in the same way, everything. It ain't changed. We done.
So there's a time limit on this. What's the time horizon? You got how many years in this industry before you age out?
For a woman, it depends. Is she good or is she mediocre? And it's her fan base.
So what is it for?
And if her
what
fan
is it
base
for a
are
man,
actually
though?
supporters. For a man?
10 years.
I can run another 10.
I knew it.
So you saying like 20 to 30, 20 to 30, maybe give or take 40, depending on how your how you run your business, how you take care of your body and stuff. That can be the standard, or
So for me, it's all about mental capacity. It has nothing to do with my member. It's all about mentality. It's all about mentality. I will tell you this. A person who exercises their mind and has a strong mind, I shoot 5 scenes in a day like it's nothing. That 6th one's going to take a little bit of time. But it's all about mental capacity. How strong have you trained your mind? Because remember, everything visual for a man is what arouses a man. If he's visually aroused, it don't matter about nothing else. The room is literally blank all the way around when he caught, when he trapped and focused in, the room is blank. Because he focused on what he's focused on. So as a man, yeah, I can go 10. Another 10 to be easy for me. That's a walk in the park. I'm chewing bubble gum while I'm doing it.
Another 10 years.
okay.
See, I'm gonna make my money and run. I'm gonna get my 100, 200,000, leave. I'm out the game. It's like the mafia. I feel like have you ever like had like a job? Because you say you still work the 9 to 5. Has that ever messed up your 9 to 5? Like, hey man, I saw your material last night. What the hell?
First things first is confidentiality. If you approach me with that while we're at a regular job, that part of my life is not this part of my life. If you cross that line and that barrier, I have all rights to sue you for not only defamation of character, but I have rights to sue you for invading my personal privacy. That had nothing to do with you. That part of my life may be entertaining to you, but if you approach me at my job, then, you know, human resources needs to be addressed, because that's literally crossing the lines of what this job here is for.
It's not a requirement of me doing my job. Okay.
No.
Right.
Facts.
So when you started in the industry, what was your mindset? What goal did you already have a goal set, or you were just like, I'm about to just throw myself in here and see what happens?
Kill everything in sight. Leave nothing.
Play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
He's an assassin, y'all.
I mean, like, it's just like the music industry for me. Kill everything in sight. Leave nothing. If someone, I mean, like, literally, if somebody come at my rep at my name as a musician, as OW, if somebody come and try to battle OW, you're gonna lose. Because I promise you, I've already strategized how to win. So in the industry, in our adult industry, I've already strategized with my co-owner how to win. we've already got a game plan. We know how to outwork you. We know how to out hustle you. And no matter if you steal our style, you mimic, or you rip a page out of our book, it doesn't matter. We're still the trendsetter, the original that has built it from the ground up. You're gonna have to see us sooner or later. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Facts. So let's talk about the music. You're multi-talented, you're an actor, a professional. Tell us about your music. Yeah, because you rap. I've listened, your team sent me some work, and I'm like, dang, this is homegrown, this is raw, like fresh out of prison raw. Like, tell us about your music.
I was signed to Universal in 2000. We lost our deal. My manager got popped. He was doing it right at the height of like the transition from the 90s selling drug era to the early 2000s buying drug era and doing drug era. He got popped. So once he got popped, we lost our deal. He got popped with a lot of shit he shouldn't have had. And if I would have known that, I would have been more mindful of him being my manager. You get what I'm saying? So I lose my deal. My first actual album, Milltown's #1 contender, goes away. That's gone. Boom. Rap name gone. Everything that I recorded under Universal, gone. So I joined the military, get my life right, go to war, come back, start working on my next album. Soon as I get back, I'm on it. Because now I got money. I done been gone 6 months. I need the transitions. I need to know what music sounds like. So I'm back on it. Dropped my first album in 2010 due to the fact that, life happens. All of that good stuff happens, life. Dropped my first album, Kingpin Music. Goes crazy. Everybody's like, yo, this album's crazy. But it doesn't get the buzz I want. Go back underway for another 6 months. Back during wartime. Come back home. Work on my next album, The Professional. So during this whole time, I've been recording. You get what I'm saying? I was recording the whole time. Back and forth, no matter what was going on as far as the war goes, all of that. I never stopped recording music because I've been winning competitions and all of that since I was like 5. So I never stopped. Music has always been my bloodline. That's always been who I was. The porn thing was easy because music and porn and modeling, all of them fall within the same industry. Y'all might think they're different. They're not. They're all the same.
Entertainment.
They're literally, entertainment. They're all the same. So it just made sense with the music. And then just recently, I put out Portraits of a Kingpin, Royalty Ghost, and just 2021 Memoirs of a Hustler. And right now we're working on the Alphonso Layz album. That's the craziest thing because everybody kept saying, you're a porn star. Why don't you name your album your porn name? So I said, I bet. We're going to do OW presents Alphonso Layz The Crown, which means now I'm not sitting on the throne no more. I'm going to take this month. We're going to take it off. And it's time to get back in here and let me show y'all why I had the crown from the beginning.
Snap.
So what platforms now that people can find your music? What platforms?
Man, okay, so this is a thing. If you go to YouTube and you type in OW, put in OW33. You got to put 33 behind it because we've all had YouTube accounts since we were like real young. And my original OW account got snapped. I don't know how, but I can't get back into it. And I've been trying to, and they won't release it to me because they keep telling me it's not me. Fine. I just make another one. So the videos are out there. Do It Major just dropped. White on White just dropped. I did a video with my daughter for her favorite song from her childhood. It's called Kingpin Music. Yes, the video is nuts. I got her throwing money. She's singing. She's having a good time. She's actually performing in the video. It was one of her favorite songs when she was young, so it belongs to her. That's hers.
What's that YouTube? What's that YouTube?
It's YouTube is OW33.
Absolutely. Put that in there for y'all. I want to check out the artist himself. Yeah. What other media platforms can people connect with you and learn
So
more?
if they want to connect with me, they can find me on Twitter as Alphonso Layz and OW, or just you just gotta look me up, man. I'm all over the internet. I'm everywhere. If you Google Alphonso Layz, you're gonna find OW, Lewis Harris, the model. You're gonna find all three of my personas. And the reason why I decided to have three different personas is because all three of them are different. They're like the music industry is all the entertainment industries are all maybe one and the same, but all three of them are a different part of one person, and we all create something different. Like when I'm on that runway, I'm on the runway. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm doing that music and I'm in the studio, Alfonso's not in the studio with me. He ain't trying to smash the chick that's doing the engineer work. He's working on the music.
Mm-hmm.
But when Alfonso walk on the set, you pretty much know what he on. You know what I'm saying? We know what he on when he get here. So I just, you can find me if you look up Alphonso Layz. You'll be able to find me all over the place. Or just look up the company, Pornbread Incorporated. I know you finna ask me what made me come up with that.
How did you come up with
that? Yeah, I want to know.
All right, so Pornbread Incorporated is because everything is incorporated with money, right? So if you think about it, porn, bread. We're bred to have sex. Porn, bread. We make money from having sex. So if you incorporate it all together, porn, money, incorporate all of it. Pornbread Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
A play on words. And not to mention, if you look it up right now, if you look up on YouTube or anywhere, you look up Pornbread, it's an actual bread company that makes exotic bread loaves.
Oh.
It's a conundrum. You got to know how to work the system. Because if somebody really looked me up and they go, man, Pornbread, and they look it up and they go, oh, it's a bread company. At a regular job, they say, oh, he's making food porn. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Cool.
You got your own.
But if you go Pornbread Incorporated, you run into me holding my hand. Oh, hold up. That's what it is.
The other buns.
Mm-hmm.
This is super, super dope. We're going to play a track. Mr. Alphonso, sir, you are...
Oh, you're playing that one.
This has been a dynamic episode. We got to let you go. But I want to say, brother, thank you for being here. Miss Wells, you got any words for Mr. Layz? Thank you, sir. I'm saying thank you.
Shoot, I asked my questions. Yes, thank you for coming. I was happy to ask the questions and you answered them, no problem.
Yeah, anytime you guys need me on, I'll be available. I just be working, man. I just believe that if you build it and you really, really believe in it, doesn't matter what other people say. If you build it and you really believe in it and you put your hard work, effort, and time into it and you treat it like it is your baby, it'll do everything it needs for you and you'll make money from it when the time is right.
Right.
I've been taking notes from my friend all episodes. So yeah, this is good. This is
well. Hey, tell your friend if he wants a consultation, he can contact my co-owner, Unique Leo, and she will get in contact with you, and she will set up a time, and we can get to the money.
Super dope. Super dope. Get to the money, y'all.
That.
I love it. He's sharing the wealth, y'all. Sharing the wealth. Super, super dope. We can all get it. We can all get the money. Y'all, this has been a fantastic episode, to say the least. I want to say thank you to Miss Wells, my co-host this episode, and of course, our special guest, Mr. Alphonso Layz, spilling the tea on Pornbread Inc. Check him out, unless he's at work, because he'll get you. Check it out. Super, super dope, super powerful, changing the game. I love to see us winning we are winning. So I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
This man got a production. He got more work to put in. So we got to let him go. But to connect. Let's put that back on the big screen. Website,
There you go.
Twitter, Alphonso Layz from our audio listeners, ODubby, ODUBBY, OW. You can find this. And if you can't find nothing else, connect with me and I will get you to him.
Yes.
So you can connect that way. But he's big, especially on Twitter, I heard. Well, check him out.
Twitter.
Check him out.
Oh, goodness. I love it.
yeah.
I love this for you. Yes.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't let them numbers fool you. I didn't win an award for nothing.
Mm.
And I won one of the most prestigious awards, the Adult Video Nomination Award. I am the first Black and Dominican independently to ever win it without a major company backing them.
Facts. Hustle. That's what comes to mind. Hustle hard. Hustle.
Yes.
Hustle. Y'all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking them out. Connect. And stay tuned for great episodes and interviews like this. Like we always end every show, thank you to my beautiful co-host, Ms. Karmea Wells, for joining me for this huge undertaking. This has been fantastic. Love you guys. Like I end every show, take care of your friends, take care of your friends, take your family, and always take care of business. Get to the money. This is Marcus Norman, your favorite gentleman, Alphonso Layz, superstar, hustler, artist, director, producer, musician, and our supermodel, Karmea Wells. Signing off. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.